Alright everyone, we are back with another Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door 100% walkthrough video. I am your guide today, Jimmy Longplays, and I will be taking you through all of Chapter 5 and showing you how to collect every star piece, shine sprite, and badge along the way. So picking up at the end of Chapter 4, we learn from Princess Peach's email that the legendary treasure behind the Thousand Year Door is the spirit of a demon that the X-Nauts are trying to use to conquer the world. As bad as that sounds, we have some collectibles to get first. Start off by using Madame Flurry to reveal this pipe to the Pit of 100 Trials room. Moving east, walk past the Thousand Year Door room and now head up this pipe. Turn sideways to enter this room in the back. You'll find some spikes coming out of the ground. Use Vivian to hide from the spikes and make it to the other end to grab a Spike Shield badge. This badge allows you to jump on enemies with spiked heads without getting hurt, which is hugely beneficial. Now we can head back to the Thousand Year Door room to reveal the location of the next crystal star. As we can see, it appears to be on an island to the southwest of Rogueport. Professor Franklin tells us that this island is called Keelhaul Key and that we need a ship to get there. Before heading to the docks, stop by next door to upgrade Vivian and then walk on over to the Trouble Center. Now we are going to take on a request titled The Elusive Badge. The requester says that there is an elusive badge she's been after and tells you to meet her on top of Zest T's house. As it turns out, the requester is none other than Miss Mowz, the cute mouse thief we keep running into on our adventure. She tells you that there is a badge hidden in Hooktail's castle in the room where you fought Hooktail, so let's head all the way over there to look for it. Okay. When you get to the top of the castle, use Madame Flurry to blow away the panel in the middle of the room to reveal a chest. Grab the elusive badge and take it back to Miss Mowz in Rogueport. When you return to her, she praises your bad hunting abilities and suggests she travels with you from now on. And that is exactly what she does. She joins your party as a permanent party member. Now that we have Miss Mowz, stop by to see Merlin to upgrade her, and then we can start making our way towards Chapter 5. To kick things off, head to the bar in Rogueport, which is located in the same building as the inn. Now speak to Flavio, who is a self-proclaimed famous trader and adventurer. He is interested in going to Keelhaul Key to search for the treasure of Pirate King Cortez. With Flavio on board, head down to the Rogueport docks and Flavio will tell you that they need a navigator in order to reach the island. Papatch the Bomb-Mom chimes in that he has heard of a legendary sailor living in Rogueport named Admiral Bobbery. To find Bobbery, head on over to the eastern side of Rogueport. Head up onto the roofs like we did before, and then roll Mario up to fall down into the chimney. The Bomb-Mom with the mustache and the sailor hat will tell you he is definitely not Admiral Bobbery, and to leave immediately. Before you go, stop in the back room for a shine sprite. Now go back to the bar and speak to the bartender. He will confirm your suspicions that the one you just spoke to is, in fact, Admiral Bobbery. After speaking to the bartender, head back to Bobbery and he tells you that he will never sail the seas again. Once again, go to the bartender who will tell you the tale of Admiral Bobbery. I won't spoil the sad tale here, but at the end, the barkeep gives you a letter to give to Bobbery. Give the letter to the Admiral, and he will be convinced to go with you once and for all.
Oh yeah!
After convincing him, head back to the docks and speak to Flavio and you will be on your way to Keelhaul Key in Chapter 5. I'll see you there. One night on your journey, the boat stops abruptly. As the crew tries to figure out why, you are suddenly attacked by ghosts and the ship sinks to the bottom of the sea. Fortunately for you and your team, you wake up washed up on the shores of Keelhaul Key, exactly where you were trying to go anyway. The first order of business is to walk up the coastline a bit and ground pound to reveal a star piece. Then walk up even further to find a whack-a. Bonk him on the head to receive a whack-a-bump, a very good item that restores 25 HP and 25 FP. Now head right one screen. You'll find that your crewmates have created a little settlement here. You will once again be attacked by goats, but this time we are ready to fight them off. After the fight, Flavio places you in charge of exploring the island. Agree to do so, and then we are free to go do just that. Immediately after the conversation, head directly south to find a star piece in the shallow water. Then head to the right side of the settlement and search behind a rock by the walkway for a second one. For a third star piece, whack the bush right when you get to the next area. After doing so, grab a head rattle badge from the red block, a courage shell on the yellow block in front of it, and then a keelhaul mango from the tree to the left. Continue going right until you see a yellow block. Whack it with your hammer and then jump on top of it to reveal a hidden block. This contains coins but will also allow us to cross that divide. Moving further right, hug the bottom branch to find a star piece and then make your way up the cliffs. When you get to the top, hammer the blue switch to reveal a shortcut spring. Then, use Yoshi to get onto the block to the left and grab a shine spray. Moving one more screen to the right, we find Bobbery and a couple of other crewmates, one who is definitely not Lord Crump, getting attacked by ghosts. Bobbery will sacrifice himself to save the others, and you'll be taking off screen. After regaining control, head back to the bridge you were just on, grab an Incupon from behind the bush here, and drop down south beneath the bridge. Enter the pipe to get to the background, and grab a coconut from the tree. Heading back to the foreground, cross the bridge until you get to the end, and then turn sideways to drop down and grab an Ice Power badge. Equip this immediately as it will allow you to jump on fire enemies and do +1 damage to them. Grab the Shine Sprite while you're here as well. On the next screen to the right, you'll find some ghosts circling a tree. Take them out and then smack the tree to make Bobbery fall out. Convinced that he is dying, Bobbery's final request is to drink a Chocola Cola, which he says he saw wash up on the shore. Backtrack all the way to town and speak to Flavio. He says he has found the cola, but you must trade him for it. Give him the coconut you just found to receive the cola in return. Take the cola back to Bobbery, who drinks it and then says farewell for the final time. But actually not. Bonk him on the head with your hammer and he will come to his senses and join your party. Now with Bobbery in your party, continue right and search behind the rock for a star piece. Then, inspect the wall to the right. It appears to be a skull-shaped insert which looks suspiciously like Flavio's Red Skull rock. Go back to speak to him, and he will reluctantly join you for the time being. Make your way back to the wall and inspect it again. Then, speak to Flavio and ask him for the skull rock. Amazingly, he agrees to lend it to you. Insert it into the wall and the two rocks behind you will rotate. If you go up to Flavio again, he is singing a song which actually contains the solution to this puzzle. 3 times red stash lands on his head, blue stash's belly is whacked 4 times. Do just that, and a door with a bomb symbol will pop open. Toss Bobbery into the hole that just opened up and the entire wall will blow, revealing an entrance to the Pirate's Grotto. Make your way deeper into the grotto until you see this room. Jump across the gap to reach this boat, and then jump up to get a shine sprite. Continue a little bit further right, and use Koops to grab this star piece. To proceed further, we'll have to get past these spikes in the ground, but we've seen this puzzle before. Use Vivian to hide in the ground, and then keep going right until you see these cannons. Take them out to continue on. Keep going right until you see this room with a save block and a heart block. Climb up the steps, and then jump back to the left to reveal a hidden pipe. Now head up to the north side of the room. Use Admiral Bobbery to hit this blue switch, which will open up the door to the left. In the next room, ground pound the top right to reveal a star piece. Then, continue left until you reach this room. Press and hold Koops until you get onto the platform, and then release Koops to raise it up. Jump up to the right to grab a Grotto key, and then do the same thing, but this time jump up to the left to grab a shine sprite. Before leaving, continue south to drop it down into the barrel to grab this star piece. Now, backtrack to the room where we found the save block and the heart piece. Use the Grotto key to open up the door, and then continue to the next room where we're going to ground pound in the center to find another star piece. In the next area, use Koops to grab the star piece to the right, then roll up Mario to roll under the spikes to the left. In the next room, hammer beneath the shine sprite to reveal a hidden block, and then jump up on top of it to grab the shine sprite itself. Then, continue to left until we see the sunken ship with a hole in it. Go inside to find a black chest, but first, grab the P down, D up badge from behind it. There's also a chest in the back containing a super mushroom. Now, attempt to open the black chest. However, we do not have a black key. Fortunately, when you finish talking to the black chest, a ghost appears, and when you defeat it, you get the black key. Use it to open the black chest, and he will curse you with the ability to turn into a paper boat. Using our newfound paper boat ability, we're going to backtrack all the way to the room with the save block and the heart block, and jump up to the left. In the next room, you'll find a dock you can deploy Paper Boat Mario from. Once you do so, head back to the right. Use the boat to go beneath the waterfall, and jump up on the dock to grab a badge from the chest. Next, go back to the waterfall and fall down. Swim past the fallen bridge, and then go all the way to the left until you reach a dock you can de-boat from. On the top of this half-sunken ship, you'll find a gate handle. To use the gate handle, backtrack to this area by the waterfall and insert the handle. Mario will automatically turn it, opening the gate. Now head back to the dock we found before and fall down the waterfall again. This time, pass underneath the gate we just opened up. Swim to the right and avoid the waves to continue on. After getting by the waves, you will come across a washed up boat containing a bunch of toads. Our job now is to rescue them. Boat over to the dock and then enter the pipe to the background. Go all the way to the left and enter the pipe. Jump up to the top and use Paper Airplane Mario to get to one of the pipes leading to the background. Hit the blue switch here to release a barrel into the water. Now do the same thing for the other pipe. Hitting the blue switch this time will create a pathway for the toads to cross over. We also see that Francesca and Frankie the newlyweds are with them. Heading to the right, it is time for our showdown with Cortez. Save the game and heal up if you have to, and then enter the boat when you are ready. Cortez is a multi-phase fight consisting of 4 health bars you have to deplete. I recommend saving your best attacks for when he summons his arsenal of weaponry to fight against you. After the final phase, Cortez admits defeat and rewards you with the Crystal Star. And with that, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. If you enjoyed it and want to see more Paper Mario content in the future, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel. It really helps me a lot. Thank you.